What's going on, gamers? Welcome back. No. What's going on? Welcome back to the pirate campaign, the Blackwater. Where we last left off, the party had just defeated a ship full of Triton that were coming for them. They looted and scooted. They are on their way currently. Yeah, they're on their way currently to Staria to investigate the shipwreck of
the legend of the ship of gold.
Yeah, pretty much of the pirate Azanai the Gilded.
Oh, I have his name spelled wrong in my notes.
It should be Azanai.
I put Asinine the Gilded.
Asinine.
And then I stopped taking notes. All my notes are all in all caps.
He's a 5, but his ass is a 9.
So
scream all your notes.
I know, literally.
Yeah,
we're gonna try a little bit of a different system of travel. Thank you to Tyler, where we are going to just to make travel a little less boring. I will give you all a couple chances to fish because I know y'all have been enjoying that.
Hell yeah.
I'll give you either once or twice, but I think I'm gonna get y'all to carve a route, and then we're going to see where that route takes y'all. You know, we're gonna roll and we're gonna do all that. So if everybody's cool with that, I think that's going to be kind of the new system.
I'm not.
Okay, cool. No. Well, shut the fuck up.
No,
just a side note, Ian, you could totally add a feat for the lookout where it's like you can see general surroundings, and that
he does have a.
He
like, actually has a. He wouldn't know this because he hasn't been here, but he does have that actually.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, he's got an ability. In fact, let me open it up.
I of course knew this. I was just trying to segue to let you.
Yeah, obviously, you know.
Yeah, I need to look at my ability again.
Yeah, the lookout he's got a spyglass that he can use for advantage on perception checks to determine information on ships. Does everybody have their thing written down in their thing in their like D&D Beyond character sheet? Because I can give you all
written in my thing.
Before we start, I can give you all the powers or feats that you get essentially.
Yeah, wait, I didn't know I had a roll.
Yeah,
I don't know what your role is actually.
I don't actually know. Yeah, literally.
The drink.
What is your role?
You could be the bartender if you'd like.
Drunk guy.
All right.
Drunk guy. He's the DD, designated drunk.
He's the...
So, Tyler, you have first mate. You have order a broadside. Fire all the cannons on one side at a single location.
Right?
Yeah, I believe so. And if not, I could post it again.
I found it.
Here, I'll just post in the chat, and I'll make more.
That would be for the best to post in the chat, and then.
Like I said, I'll make more for whenever y'all.
I know what mine is. I don't have it written down specifically.
It's in the Blackwater chat, and I'll pin it as well. Is it pinned already?
You want to say that again to me? You want to say that to my face?
Daily limit, right?
There's a what?
There was
it's once per use, or once per day, I think it was.
Once per combat.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, once per combat.
Voice the color pine. Heave ho.
And I think so I know Sharky gets a it's not on there, but you are like the musician. You get to give everyone advantage when you play a song. Once per combat as well. I think Lookout's on there, Carpenter. We have a medic, but he's got his own powers. He's one of the NPCs.
I'm technically a medic too, but
yeah, well you got the first mate powers as well.
Yeah, well I have magic, so that's
Where was the medic during that last fucking fight?
Not healing you.
When I was like 11 HP, yeah.
Oh, no, that was because you boarded, right?
What? No, he was 11 HP before that.
No, he fought.
I was 11 HP
Brazen.
because I was in a brawl before
He
that,
fought
and then the
Brazen.
fight
Oh
started.
yeah.
I mean, I wasn't down to 1 fucking HP.
Didn't I did lay on hands and give you temp HP as well?
We all healed you, I thought.
And then
Everyone that could healed you.
I'll give I gotta think. I'll allow what do you cure? Yeah, cure. Cure, I'll allow you to create brews before combat, and you could do it, obviously. You can give them once per combat and give everyone 10 hit points if they drink your drinks.
Wait, can we have Cure have a ability where you can poison cannonballs?
Yeah, oh yeah, we can as well. Yeah, we can. If you'd rather that, you could do that instead.
Yeah.
That's up to Caleb.
Like
I don't.
oil and venom and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Because then he can make grog barrels, and we can make fire.
Because
barrels.
I feel like I could prepare the poison and then and also have the drinks ready. I don't know.
You could actually. Yep. So I will allow you to take. If you want, you could take the. No, I'm just gonna have you do the cannonball thing because Brazen has a. He's got a the feat chef where he can cook food and he can give it to people and create 10 hit points. So he's pretty much already got that. So I'll give you the power to coat cannonballs, like an oil or poison or probably just oil for now. I'll kind of rework that a little bit later. And then if y'all have any fire things or if you shoot like any sort of gunpowder or any like sparks, you can ignite a ship and do bonus damage. Okay. So that being said and sorted, let me. So y'all are currently a couple tiles outside of Staria. Is there anything y'all would like to do before you? I'm just gonna kind of sail y'all into port.
Yeah, I was gonna say we only have to do one diagonal and one straight down.
I will say I would have one encounter with the captain the day following what happened.
Yeah. You guys RP it out.
Yeah. I would have come up to the helm where he is and kind of. Oh, he's telling me to pause.
The cap is just wait a minute.
Puts a hand up, and I just like stand there and just wait.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Somebody right.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I knew that.
He's getting the tea right
Bryce
now.
told me about the baby shower a while ago.
She said Bryce's sister's pregnant?
Had the baby already.
Oh, had the baby. Hell yeah. All right, cool.
But, all right. I'll be sailing or whatever.
I'm going to start calling Bryce Unk. Hey, what's good, Unk?
Are you guys going to RP that, Evan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I was going
All right, go ahead. I'm
come
gonna get a
up
beer.
to him and just kind of say, I think I found something that you might be interested in, Captain.
Okay. What is it?
Hold up that ring that I took from that one guy. Be like, it seems that you might have a better use for this than me.
Well, what's it do?
It's a ring of evasion. It'll help you when things get a bit hairy and you need to react quick.
I see. Well, if you have no use for it, I'll go ahead and take it off your hands for just the time being, but we might have to sell it in port, depending on how our trades go. So, if you want a better home for it, I'd say give it to another crewman. I feel like our medic staying alive a little longer might be helpful for the whole crew, but up to you. I'll always take what I can get, so.
Oh, if you don't intend on using it, I can just hold on to it.
Sure. Go right ahead.
And if we do get a little tight on money, and I'm going to pull from my coat jacket that pearl necklace that I took from a while back and just be like, I can always sell this.
Ah, real pearls too. Yeah, no, that'll fetch a pretty penny. So I think we should be good. You can keep that ring. I'd personally feel better with our medic staying alive a little longer than I, but if you see fit, then I'll put it on.
Are you taking it? Because I'm still like, it's an offer.
Yeah. I'll grab it.
Okay, so you have a ring of evasion. Congrats. You just have to attune to it. And I'm taking that out of my inventory.
Ring.
And that was the encounter. Now we can move on.
Okay, does anybody else want to RP anything?
We will do one court.
Okay.
Does it still have its full chart? Oh, wait, yeah. At dawn, it regains.
Oh, I guess I'll RP with the captain.
What you want?
Hey, I think we got off on the wrong foot. I think you and I should sit down for a drink sometime.
Well, if there is time for dinner, after dinner.
No. Come on, Captain can make time for his crew, right?
It's all hands on deck until we get to Staria. We don't want to be caught with our pants around our ankles with the mercenaries group that's around these ports. I forgot their name.
Oh, you talking about Triton?
No, not the Triton.
Oh, the Sea Scourge. Sea Scourge.
Yeah. We don't want to get caught with our hands around, like, pants behind our neck or whatever. I don't know. I don't know the term to use. We don't want to be caught with our pants down. Thanks, Mom.
Pants around our neck. Pants around our ankles? Is that what you're going to say?
Pants around our neck. Don't know how they got there, but...
Not quite sure. It's a worst case scenario right there.
Ah, damn, they caught me.
Honestly, with the way that Kior makes drinks, it's going to be pants around your neck for sure.
Yeah. We don't want to be caught unprepared, so maybe once we get into port, we'll have a few drinks at the bars and you can provide.
Whatever. No, just like throw my hand up in the air and walk away.
Anybody else want to do anything?
We'll do one court on our way, like in the middle, basically, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll just have y'all sail. You guys can actively do court while I'll put you guys right outside of the docks.
Yeah, speed. Deja vu. I think I've been in this place before.
Do you have a land map prepared, Ian?
No. I thought about it.
No.
But
my party's about to hit land. Oh well, they'll figure it out.
Yo,
Pulls up map of Cuba.
That's totally me. That's totally me. Oh,
yeah, I got a land map.
Town? No, we're not.
Okay, Google, open up Hogwarts.
Yeah, open up Hogwarts.
Okay, Google, show me the guy's balls.
Pulls up the Academy for Elden Ring.
Yeah, literally. Hey, Tyler, do you have any leftover maps?
Hey, isn't this just
the
Middle
towns.
Earth?
Yeah.
No, it's not. Oh.
Here, I got you,
No,
fam.
what is the it opens up the meat grinder? Give me some unused castles. No, I thought about it, but I'm just gonna explain this one. It's Starius doesn't have any like big ports. When you guys get the Pantheon, which I assume you eventually will, I'll probably have some maps of like the kingdom and stuff like that. I'm gonna make some. I just being on vacation for a week, I didn't get around to doing anything. And by the time I really get inspired to, it's like 3 hours before the session. I was like, I don't have enough time to make maps. I think they'll want lore more than maps.
Okay, if we end early as well, since we don't have a map.
No, I've got you guys
can
will.
Yeah, we can do what we need to do, but I don't mind ending early if we.
You guys will only be in the tavern for a little bit, and then it'll be some more boat shit. So
Here's a random map I found.
Found a random map.
I found a random.
Holy shit!
Too much.
Post in the Blackwater?
No, he sent it to me.
Yeah.
No, it ain't bad. It's got a lot.
I have a generator. I'm going at it right now.
You got a generator?
I have a generator. Give me a moment.
That's funny.
Sure. This one. No, not big enough. We need bigger. Is it a city or a town?
It's a town.
More.
This one works. Bam. I'll just put this in the chat, and if you like it, we'll keep it. Bam. Map.
Oh wow.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll take it. There's actually, I think I've got a map with the river running through it. Give me a second. Yeah, the Whitestone Islands.
Yeah,
there's the
link to the website I used.
All right. Yeah, I was just gonna create my own, but
when in doubt and feeling lazy, this is the way to do it.
I'll explain it right now, and you guys, because there's only going to be a couple of places. It's a small town in Staria. Staria is mainly okay. So you guys do your thing, and then I'll explain the scenery. So go ahead.
Let us have court. Amen.
Okay. Oh my god.
Oh, that's a. I thought I was.
My god. What is that?
It's the Skyrim map. It's the Skyrim map. He literally set the Skyrim map.
Is that all of Skyrim?
Yes.
Yes.
Thought I whip this up real quick. So you guys land in Staria. So Staria is pretty much like Skyrim.
So there's a massive civil war going on.
So you guys are gonna have to defeat Alderaan.
But then to be like, I just whipped this up.
What is it? It's the meme where it's like you just beat. Alderaan's like final boss for Skyrim, right?
Alduin, actually.
Alduin. It's like you
Alderaan is a planet from Star Wars.
You just beat Alduin. What do I get? It's the you just beat Alduin. What do I get? Nothing. Now get out.
I saved the day, but nobody likes me.
Not literally. All right, have court. Go for it.
Okay, this is court. Court is adjourned.
Adjourned. Damn, that's
already. God damn, that was quick.
Court has started.
Evan's like, you ain't having no opinions.
Captain's like, fuck you all. I'm tired of your
Court's in session.
All right, shut the fuck up. We're getting in town.
Thank you. It was one of the two. Court is in session. Does anyone have any gripes with the way that we're doing anything? We'll get to personal trifles later. Anything. Complaints, ideas. You notice someone's doing good and you want to shout them out, anything.
Shout out.
Kudos.
I will so you see Brazen walk up and he goes, Captain, I just wanted to say, we are currently running out of rats perfectly good meat to put in the stew.
Well, we're not far from port, so we'll spend a little bit more money to ration out for longer.
Good. Well, keep an eye on any dog. Horse. Deer, or that normal meat that people use.
Duly noted. Just
all right.
As he says this, I'm pulling out a piece of jerky and eating it.
Oh no! You don't have to worry about humans. But if there was to be something that looked kind of like a human. Nah, we'll figure that out as we go. And he'll walk away and walk down to the below deck.
Okay. Anyone else with any gripes other than with the food choices?
Yeah, that dude just said he was feeding us fucking rats and maybe people. Are we not going to talk about that? Or are we just going to let that slide? Like,
do you have anything better to eat? We've tried to catch fish and had better luck. Anything else?
I
think we started mutiny. I think I like my life as a pirate. I'll be fine. Yeah, continue.
I was about to say he'll pop back up and go, yeah, that worked for you the first time, didn't it, Junior? And he'll walk back down.
Hey, Ian, your stream is paused, by the way.
It's paused? Oh, it's because for some reason
it's just
down.
I thought you were on the Twitch stream and said it's paused. I was like, how does that work?
No. It was just in the
oh no. Now we're tuned into the session where I lose my D20 again. There it is. All right, we're good.
I would offer you one, but I think you're too far away.
You only have one? That's some weak shit, dude.
Okay.
I only have one set of dice.
Shut up, Four Eyes.
All right.
It's funny, I have perfect vision.
About the choice of food, if you wish, we can delegate more room on the ship to host a few cattle or some chicken or any animal that can breed at a reasonable rate for more supplies. Other than that, we have the fish that we catch, along with anything that we mayhaps find on deck.
Mayhaps. I'm trying to think of what else we need.
And if anybody knows a conjure rat spell, that would really come in handy.
Like specifically a conjure rat
spell. Is feeding us rats. Like, is no one gonna say anything?
Hey, you didn't complain earlier, Junior. No. All right, continue. Nobody else have anything?
No.
Nah.
All right, this meeting
It's adjourned.
Captain? Meeting adjourned?
Sorry, I had a phone call. All right. Now that the boat side stuff is done, any personal grievances that anyone wish to settle? No.
Actually, I have a suggestion to make. Can we add like a harpoon gun so we can just like stay on their tail?
That is an idea.
Mounted harpoon gun. Where do you expect this to go? Not that I'm shooting your...
On the ship?
Yeah.
I got no idea.
Would you say front, back, sides, more than one, two?
Preferably two, one on each side, but
Okay.
I don't know how much those cost. I don't know where to find them. Just
We'll
a
see if the
suggestion.
Smith can make something similar. I doubt that a harpoon, or at the very least, a spear gun that has a crank, will be too difficult to make up.
I wonder if we got harpoons, if we get better hauls when fishing, and maybe we'll have more meat when we're on the open sea, so we won't run out of rats like Brazen was saying.
Well, whaling is an idea,
So
and
just
we
okay
could
with this?
look into adjusting the boat. to...
Cure, I don't know if you noticed, I'm a 7-foot crocodile from the swamp. I used to eat anything that big. I ate a human being to get this suit. I'm not above eating rats.
So, as I was saying, we could adjust some of our tools for more whaling activities, or maybe hunting a few shark. It's just a case of where would we put such a thing, and how much time and energy would that take? Because this is a vessel for fighting and sailing. So
we could also use a diving bell as well.
I will
second that.
And he'll walk. I will say a harpoon launcher could be used. I actually just found a really good stat page for it. So
okay,
Poggers.
We will look into that. The diving bell, we'd have to adjust the below deck to make more room for the diving bell, and set up the air pump system so that the pressurized air can reach you all down there. We can look at some smaller vessels that we could dock on the back of the ship, just in case we need something similar. Just a two-man vessel, one that dives down and the other that pumps the air down.
Hey, what about like a mortar or some shit?
The vessel is
too
a little
small
too small for that, so we'd have to do some major upgrades.
Yeah, I've asked
if y'all
about
don't
that.
want your pay, we can look into that, but I do believe y'all would like to get paid.
I don't know. I'm down for a mortar.
Well,
but then again, we always get ran up on, so it's not like we're ever going to get the chance to use it.
Yeah.
So
It
the
is
harpoons
case
are for.
where it has a range limit, maximum, and minimum. And while cannons don't have that small minimum, mortars do. Do not want to shoot right on top of ourselves. And the adjustment of the sails, of course, would also have to do. The mast would have to be moved so that the mortar does not hit. And we would have to change up our fighting style a little bit more. No more boarding, because we would be very, very slow. But I'm not past the idea. We just have to make some major adjustments for that type of thing. The harpoon guns and a smaller vessel docked and roped up on the sides or the back will suffice for now. Any other ideas or suggestions? No? Okay. Well, with that, court is adjourned. And you may have your small little break before we move into night shift.
Okay. So, anybody want to do anything before night happens?
I'm gonna simply nod at this end of this meeting, offer him a piece of jerky if he wants to take it, because I'm still eating jerky.
I reach for a piece of jerky.
Oh no, not you, but I was talking.
I
to
know,
the captain.
but I reached for a piece of jerky.
I'll give you one as well, but
I want your jerky.
Yeah.
Give me the jerky.
I love the
captain
jerky.
apiece.
Tyler.
Huh?
Nothing. So, the captain will decline and go up to Jotun and say,
Not Jotun.
what the
Cure.
Kior, thank you. He'll go up to Kior and ask, so, about that drinking offer. I see that we have a little bit of time. I'll take
Already
you
had one in my hand ready for him.
Ah. See, I knew you took my little spiel about being prepared. So,
I'm only ever prepared for one thing, Captain.
let's see. Well, at least you'll have your sea legs under you, even on land. And I'll take the glass, nod and cheers, and go ahead and start swigging it down. Do I have to make a con save for this?
It depends. How strong is the drink you made him? Cure.
I won't drink
moonshine
another,
level.
so not that strong.
Okay, then no.
Pog. Alright.
I would say
It's something more based on taste.
So like bad taste or good taste?
No, like good taste. Yeah, like
Okay.
a fruity amber or something. I don't know.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no con save. You just drink it down.
Pog. I'll be like, wow, that was really good. And you brew this on deck? Do you have supplies, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I could use, more refined supplies to make better brews, but that's just for me, I guess.
Have you thought about making other compounds other than alcohol?
I don't think I want to get into anything harder than alcohol. I just use this to wash away the memories and pain,
Well, touche to that, but I was talking about putting your skills with various liquids and chemicals to use, We could do with some coated cannonballs. They deal a lot of damage.
Yeah, you gonna poison the ship?
Well, less poison, because the cannonball is aiming right at the hull instead of the people. I was more saying oil. Because if we can catch their ship with oil, any sort of spark from our cannonballs hitting any sort of metal in the ship would light up, and that'd be one more thing distracting them and putting holes into them. So we'll see to a basket or a bucket that you can create these types of things.
I will need extra barrels for that, so we can have them on storage, ready to go for any fight, for any particular fight.
We'll look into that in Staria. I know Dirk is more of our craftsman and ship repairsman. He might be able to craft up some barrels with some of the spare wood, but it is a little bit different. So I wouldn't say it's a guarantee. So we'll definitely look in Staria, supply up for all the extra stuff that y'all have suggested.
I've dabbled in some carpentry, and I just gotta tell you, I'm gonna need some fire source to burn the inside of that barrel. Make sure it stays watertight.
Okay. I do believe the oil that fuck, I forgot your name already.
Dirk?
Kior.
No. Oh, Kior. I wanted to say Kaisa for some reason.
That is so bad.
Yeah, I know. Okay. The oil from Cure, or any strong alcohol that he has left over, might be able to solve that issue. If not, we can always get a little bit of tar from the port. Well, it's almost time for night shift. If y'all don't have anything else, I'm gonna go to my quarters.
As you guys are...
Wait, before you go, yeah, I was gonna say before he goes, I was gonna wait, Captain, take another swig of this, and it's something good.
Well, you haven't disappointed yet. I'll just take it and throw it back.
Yeah, you're gonna need a con save for that.
If
If anything, probably with disadvantage, if that's even possible.
It's straight Cobra Venom.
12.
I don't know. How strong did you make this drink, Kior? Are you drinking it too?
Yeah.
I'd say yeah. 12 makes it.
He like wrench back a little bit and be like, whew.
You're gonna be a little dizzy for a little bit. You're gonna be very drunk though.
Yeah. I'll say, oh my lord. I'll have to stay away from some of the lanterns in case my breath catches. Thanks for that. I'll definitely be a little bit more calm when I am at my quarters. So if any of you guys need me, you know where to find me. And I'll make my way over.
All right. So just that happens. Brazen will bring out the food for the night. You guys will settle in. Does anybody want to do anything before you go to bed?
I'm definitely giving Brazen another piece of the jerky because he loved it last time.
How much jerky? Hey, count your ammo.
No, I've been counting it. I have a decent amount of this jerky.
I have not shot my gun once, I don't think.
Can I check my inventory?
Evan, you don't seem to understand.
Perception 20. I have dark vision.
Evan, you don't seem to understand. I've been making this as we've been traveling. I have the supplies.
How are you salting meat on our boat?
Sea salt?
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
Touche.
You so much Dirk, the lawyer.
That's just a fact about pirates. They would have very salty meat on the sea because of the sea salt.
Damn, they did.
I hate you. So, I'm just gonna put that.
Are we at port yet?
So yeah, nobody wants to do anything before you guys go to bed.
Does anyone else want to take a piece of jerky? I'm
Yes.
offering it.
Earlier.
I want another piece of jerky.
It's a jerky stream.
So, make a con save. You've been poisoned by the jerky.
No, it's good jerky.
It is good jerky.
All right.
I'll offer Cure one if you take it.
Am I even there?
It would still like after the meeting ended. The captain left and we're still in the room. I'm offering jerky out to people from like.
I don't worry, Kior. It's not jerk. It's not rad. I know that much.
It's like essentially. Here, trade me.
Oh, am I taking your drink?
Go right ahead.
Hold my beer.
This one's a special for you.
Oh Lord.
It's just straight piss.
I'm gonna give it. I'll hand him the jerky and I'm gonna give it a sniff to see how strong it is.
It's got a very fruity aroma. I use very heavily fragranted fruits to like cover the aroma of alcohol.
Shit. I would take a very, very conservative sip.
Hey, we don't like that type of people, all right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at him and be like, "What are you doing?"
I have been high twice, and I've been drunk 3 times so far. I can be careful if I want to.
What are you doing why are you doing such a little pussy sip like that, boy?
Because I'm not sure what you did to this.
You better shotgun that son of a bitch.
Fine, and I'll just down it.
And as he's like downing it, I'm just gonna take my finger and just keep lifting it up a little higher and higher.
I'm gonna roll to see if I get through this. Yeah, I do. All right. I gave myself a number. I get through this. I finish it.
Well, yeah, the number changed, so roll me another concept now.
Do I have to roll a con save for this?
No.
Okay.
Wait, is it a drink? The same drink that what's his name drank?
I would say it's stronger, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you gotta roll a con save.
Oh fuck me!
I said it was a special for
Especially
you.
if you're gonna drink that whole thing, yeah, that's gonna be a con save.
All right. That's a 7.
Yeah.
L.
Take we'll go 1d6.
Oh god, should I roll it? I can roll it. I take. Oh fuck! I roll a max. All right, take 6 points of poison damage. Ouch. I would say the moment I finish it, I would produce a very loud gag, and I'd probably shudder like very, very hard for a moment, and then I would immediately rebuke the whole thing by casting Lesser Restoration on myself.
I was just about to say, no, if you cast Lesser Restoration on yourself, I will actually fight you. It defeats the whole purpose of what this was for.
My character doesn't like being drunk for a reason.
You're about to go to sleep. Shut your mouth. Don't fucking use your spell slot.
Fine,
Just
I won't.
Accept
You're
it.
Fine. But I am still offering jerky immediately after this to anyone else who wants it.
Oh yeah, I
I'll
already
take
ate
another
it.
piece.
I already ate it.
All right. I'm marking that off my sheet because I have a number of how much there is, so.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything before y'all go to bed?
Sharky, Dirk, you want a piece of jerky?
Motherfucker, everybody eating jerky.
Are you holding it out to me?
This
Yes,
is the
I
jerky's
am.
dream.
I'm gonna do the frog thing and snatch it with my tongue.
He's gonna bite your hand.
He's just waiting till we all
With
eat a
his
piece so he can
toothless
just like
mouth.
control us.
It's not what it is. He would be wanting to share this jerky. All right. So yeah,
It's rat jerky.
it's not rat. I can promise that.
It's
much.
definitely not rat, I can tell you that.
It's
much.
Not right.
Yeah, wait. You said you had a kit to make this. What's in that kit? Like pigs or something? What do you do? It?
Nope.
Are you asking me in character as I am swaying?
Yeah,
with-
you
with
just
the
said
waves?
you had a kit for this. How are you? Where's the supplies you're making for all this jerky?
I-
You know what jerky is, right? It's like shrunk meat. Like it is. You need a lot of meat to create a lot of jerky.
It's a lot of meat.
I've been getting quite a bit.
That doesn't explain anything.
No, nor will it.
Trade secret, and I'm gonna just.
He's having a hard time explaining what he got it, but let's just say cat got his tongue.
If you're feeding me fucking rats, like that filthy chef and down there,
I can
Ron
assure you.
shakes his head and says, "Not rat, not."
I can assure you, it isn't rat.
what is it?
It's a bit more exotic, but
All right, good. I'm gonna go to bed. Y'all have a good night. If I just hear some tussling on the upper deck, I'll pretend like I didn't hear anything.
there's a time and a place when I will let you know my secret. But for now, I'd rather.
I'm
keep
trying to
it
see.
a mystery.
I know Tyler, you've told me this before. DM me what It's not in our DMs. I think you've told me this though.
What the meat is?
Yeah.
3 people.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yep.
know.
Yep, I do remember this now.
You could make a lot of jerky from these.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So what happens is he prays.
Are you
and his
killing
God
people
just
and
gives him
turning them into jerky? Are you?
No, I'm not
Turning
Hannibal
the
fucking
people-
Lecter. I'm gonna just come out of my
We would
quarters at some
agree.
point wearing a human face. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be weird.
All right.
Lizard
And
wearing
a
a human
deep-
face.
A deep sleep is cast upon all of you. Go the fuck to bed.
Yes.
We'll
I'm
progress the
drunk.
story.
Yeah, I'm drunk. I'm going to bed.
All right. So you all go to bed in your quarters. You guys are sailing for the night. As you wake up, you all come above deck,
My head.
and you
hurts.
see a line of essentially what is like pretty much like a fleet of Staria renegades.
Oh boy.
Not like hostile; they're just docked in the bay. But yeah, there's a good amount of them. In fact, let me get y'all's token
Come out
over
on
there.
deck and just be like, "Fuck, the sun is too bright."
Here,
Oh, this
so you guys will be able
hangover.
to see it. Let me 1 second. Oh fuck me.
Galleon has a hangover. That's all I know for sure.
For hangover.
More of just
Give me
kind
a
of
second.
walking out on deck with like one hand over his eyes a little bit, kind of grunting under his breath, a bit irritably.
Meanwhile, Dirk is sunbathing.
I could totally just it just looks like a regular gator on deck. Dirk lays down. He looks like any other type of gator.
Except I have a blazer on.
All right.
Well
So
dressed.
if you look at the map, that is the essentially where all the ships are. You will see a ship or two, kind of laid out, kind of almost feels like guarding the area, but they're just kind of sitting there stagnant. I think y'all actually I don't No, I don't think y'all have seen another Staria ship. The only other Navy you've seen, or the only other military.
We ran into a merchant that had been in Staria, but that was it.
Yeah, that was a random merchant. I don't think y'all ran into.
I was very happy with that. The end of that encounter for me, at least.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So anyway, so yeah, these ships give you no trouble. You do get some weird glances, as even though they are kind of a militia, pirates are. They're not really frowned upon, as you could tell. You know, this isn't your run-of-the-mill military. It's clearly a militia, and they kind of do what's best for the country. You take with that what you will. But yeah, you guys pretty peacefully make your way through the armadas. You arrive to the port. You dock the ship. Is anybody gonna help dock, or are you gonna leave it to the NPCs?
I will make my best effort in my hungover state.
Yeah, I mean it's really not much. So you guys tie up the you rig the ship to obviously bring up the sails. You guys hop off the ship. You lock the ropes and you dock the ship. So as you enter this port, it seems like a pretty mountainous region. There is kind of a little town. It looks almost like a fishing village. Obviously bustling for its size. But you could tell that it's, it's not the... You don't know much about Staria, but from what you could tell, it's really not the biggest. Obviously, there's some ships outside, but it just looked like your standard stuff. As you guys are walking, Brazen also kind of tells you some of this information, which you can already kind of infer. He kind of tells you that obviously that's the Renegades. That's their small armada that guards most of the ports. You guys do know, you have it on your maps, that there are 2 ports in Staria, 2 major ones. Obviously, this is the lesser of the ports. The other one is clearly bigger. So you also expect the town to kind of come with it. But you only really have nautical maps. You don't have anything on it yet. You may be able to pick up some maps in town, but like I said, it's kind of up to you. As you get in, there is an inn that you can go to. There is also a general store. There's like a ship builder merchant. There is a blacksmith here. And that looks to be it. It's mostly just kind of craftsmen. So, what would you all like to do?
So
I'll tell you this before anybody says anything. Brazen has decided he's going to go to the inn. He looks at the party. He says, "Do what you want currently, but I'll fucking repeat it. Well, I'm going to go to the inn to get a drink. If you guys would like to meet me there, take your time. I know you've come into some newly acquired gold, so if you'd like to go spend that gold and meet back with me, I will be there." And he promptly walks away.
Where do I want to go? That's a good question.
Before anyone else wanders off, I will say I'm carrying the 1,000 gold that we have for this port. So, if you have any ideas of what you need, run them by me. I'll be going to the helmsman, the ship repairsman, the blacksmith, the general store, and then to the inn to meet up with Brazen. So, if you wish to follow, go ahead. If not, I'll meet you somewhere.
Yeah, I'm following, Captain.
Okay. I'm gonna follow until I see something that I want to buy.
A guy with a better suit than what I have.
Is there a clear place of like maybe like a cathedral or some sort of place that I can ask some questions about gods and shit?
There's a church.
Yeah, you go to the brothel at 3 a.m.
3 a.m. when all the pastors show up.
He'll have you questioning. He'll have you praying and questioning. Trust me.
I want to go find a religious individual who can tell me anything they might know about the weird spectral mist that we saw, as well as a little more information on some of the gods of the sea.
Yeah. Yeah. There is a cathedral. There is a small. I wouldn't really say cathedral. Cathedral is too big of a word. There's a small church. You could tell that. There what? What'd you say, Rob? Yeah, chapel. Yeah. There's a small little church. It doesn't really look like religion's too heavy with these people, but clearly there is religion. Like I said, they mostly look like just kind of working class citizens. So obviously they, go to church, but it's not massive. It's not a very well funded area.
Yeah, I want to look for the pastor probably in particular because he would be the one that would know the most.
Okay.
Whoever's the head of this church.
Yeah. Here, everybody roll initiative for me, just to kind of have initiative of how people are gonna go.
I was gonna say, what?
Wow.
You guys get ambushed in the chapel. I'm kidding. I have a 16.
I got a
17.
Sharky with a 21.
What the fuck?
And if you just want to pass your turn into whatever, you can also do that. Okay. So Sharky, I think you're first. So it's Tyler. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 14.
14. Okay.
I didn't do all that hot.
All right, cool. And then I forgot Dred's not here. Okay. Oh god, I gotta get up my notepad. All right, Sharky, you're up. What would you like to do?
I'm passing. I'm following Captain.
Okay, cool. All right.
You're last.
And next up was Kior. Kior, what would you like to do?
I
didn't think I'd get this far.
Yeah. I guess I'd look around for brewing supplies, new types of, stuff like that.
Okay. There's a general store if you'd like to try to start there.
Sure.
All right. You walk up to the general store. The general clerk seems pretty busy right now helping a customer, but you can always look around. There seems to be your kind of typical things. There's some food items, obviously, your breads. There is yeast for cooking, which you could also obviously use for brewing. There's some yeast supplies. There are your typical kind of stock stuff. Like there is some barley, some wheat, some farming stuff. What in particular are you looking for?
I need something exotic. Anything that any kind of special
list something
fruits
off
or vegetables that will ferment well.
As for fruits and vegetables, there are some citrus fruits, some bananas, some oranges. This is kind of a mountainous region, so it's very scarce. You get your occasional peach. Doesn't really look like much. Your apples, apple orchards. There's not many exotic fruits. Like I said, it's very mountainous. So it's cold. Nothing really grows too much up here. So, if you've got any of those,
I think I'll just pass.
Okay.
For now.
Okay. Pass your turn. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
All right. That goes to Rum.
Rum's gonna follow Tyler.
Oh, sorry. That goes to Galleon. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Galleon's up.
I thought Dirk rolled a 16.
Oh, he might have. I didn't see in the thing. Did you roll a 16, Rob?
Yeah, I did a physical dice.
Okay. Yeah. Then it's Rob.
I'm gonna be looking around, see if there's any curio shop or a fortune teller or palm reader or some shit like that.
There is. You do see a very small shack.
Fuck yeah. The Order of Souls. I'm kidding.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the shack and kind of wander in.
Outside, you do see a sign. It looks kind of run down. It says "Fortunes read here." Very plainly. Doesn't look like it has business often, but still kind of run down.
Shit, I'll walk in and get my fortune read.
Okay. There is an older gentleman who is sitting on a chair. He's currently smoking a pipe. He's as soon as you walk in, he doesn't really acknowledge you. He just kind of sits there and smokes. Doesn't look like he has a care in the world.
I've been expecting being.
That's what I would say if I had a fortune telling shop. Doesn't matter who came in the door.
I'll just walk up to him and it'd be like, oh, so how much for palm reading or whatever you do?
Well, it's not that simple, you see. You must.
You need like an item or something. You need like blood or a piece of hair. Fortunately, I don't have that, but
No. The readings themselves, they occur within the palm, but are you worthy?
am I worthy? I don't know what constitutes as being worthy.
I don't know. It's what you have to tell me.
I'm gonna say yes that I'm worthy.
Well, then we shall begin. And he takes one big last rip, holds it in, puts his pipe down. He takes your palm while he's still holding it in, and then he blows the smoke onto your palm and starts to really investigate it. It initially starts to follow the front line of your hand. He looks at it. He says, "Oh, I see riches in your lifetime." He then goes to the second little line, follows it, and goes, "Oh, I see tragedy prior to your current situation."
Yeah, was it the missing tail that gave it away?
No. This is it's very unclear, but a previous love interest? Not quite sure. It seems like a lot of alimony payments in your lifetime, my friend. And then he goes to start tracing the third line. He gets about halfway down. He goes, "Oh, this can't be." And he grabs your palm really tight and brings it closer. He goes, "Oh, no. No, this can't. I've never seen this before."
Double alimony.
The drowned palm.
You say the drowned or the drow?
The drowned palm. I've never. And he like grabs your hand like he's gripping for dear life. And one final inspection, he pushed your palm away. He goes, "No, you can't be here. No, get out.
Oh, all right. Is there like a gift shop or something?
He's go. He doesn't say anything. He, like pushes you out, and shuts the curtains.
Joke's on him. I can swim underwater for a good 30 minutes or so. I actually don't know how long I can stay underwater.
15 minutes, I'm pretty sure, is skater folk limit.
So when a crocodile, when their lake bed dries up, or not the lake bed, but the lake dries up and the lake bed starts to like dry out as well, they will just like be buried by the mud as the water had evaporated, so they'll just like sit underground and like hibernate.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That happened in the Nile.
Pretty weird.
Fun facts that none of us knew. Thank you for that.
It's really fucking cool, but it's weird as fuck. Because like people will walk on top of dry lake beds in Africa, and they'll just be walking on top of crocodiles.
I was about to say, didn't it happen at the Nile where they found like a mass grave of crocodiles?
I believe it.
Maybe if the water never comes back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of them just end up dying like that.
But so yeah, so you get
we're playing D&D.
So you get kicked out of the shop. What would you like to do?
I guess I'll just look around for a store of some kind.
Okay. Like I said, the ones I said earlier, this general store. It's kind of like a ship arming store. And that's really kind of it. There's a blacksmith, like I said, but.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just keep on wandering, and I'll let people get on with their thing.
Okay. And then that goes to Galleon.
All right, I'm going into that church, and I'm looking for the man who's in charge.
Okay. So yeah, so you walk into the church with Rum. It's mostly empty. Nobody really there. It's like middle of the week. It's like a Thursday when y'all get in, really. So there's nobody. Pretty empty except for one guy dressed in robes at the end, and currently scribbling something in a notebook. Or could be you can't really tell what it is. Could be parchment at this point. You're not quite sure.
All right. Going to casually approach him with Umbra sitting on my shoulder. She probably would have made a noise upon us coming in, and then would have been quieted as I told her to shush as we walked in.
Okay.
Probably made a caw as we walked in.
Oh.
He goes, he hears the call, and he goes, oh, I'm so sorry. I was not expecting anybody. Oh, I apologize again. I'm Father David. Welcome to the church. What can I help you with?
What god do you serve here?
Well, the God, of course. I mean, obviously, what kind of question is that? But I mean, there's, he's got many names. The Holy One, the Father, Son, the Holy Ghost, all of those, all the above.
I walked into it. Oh, this is not the same world. I'm just gonna as I'm casually kind of strolling towards him while looking around this church. I'm just going to, without ever looking at him, I'm just observing this church. I'm just gonna say, well, that doesn't exactly tell me anything. The Raven Queen never mentioned such a god.
Oh, you're a Raven Queen follower. Oh, well, I apologize. For some reason I thought you were a local. No, of course. Like I said, he's many names. But the current one is Alpheus.
Alpheus.
Yes. He's the obviously. I mean, he's the god of many things. Very, very thankful. But he's really he watches over our harvests and our lives, and obviously we worship the sea god. Now there have been many talks about gods, and who is really one to believe? I guess I am, but does that? I'm sorry, I'm very scatterbrained, and it just we don't get many visitors around these parts, so I really haven't had time to memorize my spiel. But is there any other questions you have?
Is this Alpheus the one who's believed to cause weird glowing lights of fog over the sea that seem to sing sea shanties? And by this point, I casually turn my gaze towards him as I stop just before the pew.
See, and you'll see him kind of ponder a little bit on that question. That question kind of stumped him.
Umbra's gonna begin singing the sea shanty that we heard.
Okay, well, I mean, obviously, I hear many sailors, sing that sea shanty, but no, and you kind of see him gears are turning, and he goes,
Right back.
"Oh, are you? Oh, no, no. You're talking about the events that happened in Pantheon, aren't you?"
Possibly. I'm a little not rusty, but limited on my knowledge.
Well, obviously I'm like I said, I only really know this from sailors telling stories, and you hear a lot of things in confessional booths, but I believe the story goes that it was the fishermen that were in the villages of Pantheon that stumbled upon the gold, and the late king of Pantheon. I mean, like I said, this is historic. Wanted that gold for himself, and I seem to remember there's something that he promised the fishermen that he would give them stuff in exchange, but instead the military seized it, killed those fishermen. Now, I have heard tales, and obviously, I'm a believer, but a believer in, the one true, that there was some say of a god resurrecting those fishermen, and those fishermen exacting revenge on the late king. Now, none of these have ever been factually checked, but many believe that those fishermen are still roaming these seas, praying and responding to that god's call. Now, I don't, obviously when you're out at sea, people can see lots of things. When you're out for days, there's so many things that can happen. But, it's like I said, I don't know. And that was in Pantheon, and you can never truly believe what a fisherman says. I mean, they'll catch a fish and they'll tell you that thing was 7 feet long, and suddenly you'll get the fish and it was, not even over a 2-footer,
Yes, I do understand.
So, I'm not sure. Anyway, that's as much as I know. And he kind of is like looking around, unsure of really what to do. He was clearly not prepared for that, but he's gonna kind of go quiet for a second and go, I'm sorry. Is there anything else?
No. Well, is there a place that I could possibly find maybe some sort of holy relics or items that might be able to assist me?
By assist you, what exactly do you mean by that?
Keep me and the crew I'm a part of alive.
I'm not quite sure about any holy. I mean, we obviously have holy relics, but none that you'd be able to take along with you, and none that would help. I mean, obviously, they're just tools to pray to Alpheus.
Right. Well, it was worth a shot, and I already have my tool to speak with my god, and I'm going to gesture to Umbra, and then kind of slowly turn for a moment and then pause and be like, I'm going to pull out the jerky again and be like, could I offer you some jerky? You've probably been here for a while.
Rum grabs a piece.
No, thank you. I try to stay to only the holy foods. With the harvest, I wouldn't want to, to do anything to harm or impact our god. So I try to restrict myself to a diet of mostly fish.
Your god seems restrictive. I'm going to take a bite of it and turn and say, this jerky is holy. Or at least it is to me. I'm just going to be walking out the door. Or walking towards the door.
Well, I hope I answered your questions, and I hope you will, come to come back again soon.
There's a chance, though I recommend when I do come back, maybe possibly having a little more information about other gods.
All right, so Alfie's blessing to you, and I hope you have a good day.
May the Raven Queen look upon you respectively. I'm just gonna walk out the door. I'm gonna turn to Rum and just say, well, that was pointless.
I was gonna say you just light on fire when he blesses you. What's happening?
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn around and Draconic just say, well, that was pointless.
Well, he actually knows Draconic, so you just insulted him.
Man was human. I doubt he knows Draconic. This isn't my world, Evan. Everyone doesn't speak Draconic here.
Yeah, I know.
All right. After that, it goes to Silas.
Pogers. Alrighty then. It is to the ship crafters first.
Oh, Ian, by the way, check your DMs.
Yeah, I saw that. I was just
kind of a dope idea, not gonna lie.
You're going to ship crafters, Evan?
Yeah.
All right. So the ship crafters is right near the dock. Pretty big building because obviously they get a lot of commotion through there, being mostly a fishing village.
Yeah, I ate a little earlier.
Okay, I didn't ask you that, but cool. No.
God.
Yeah, so you walk up, and there is a large group of fishermen that are currently bidding on an object. It just looks like a mast. Nothing really too big, but obviously it could make or break a lot of those voyages. There are a bunch of pallets and crates, fishing nets, fishing supplies, a lot of different...
For sale, like a marketplace?
Yeah, kind of like a marketplace. In the back, there is clearly a shipbuilder section where there are multiple people who are currently like woodworking, just kind of standing around. Some of them working, some of them standing on their break, just kind of leisurely doing their thing.
Gotcha.
There are a couple people walking around moving pallets.
Yeah. I'll walk up to one of the people that are kind of on their break and just walk up and say, hey, we just docked a while ago. We were looking for someone I could talk to about a project.
Aye. What type of project is it?
Well, we had a few ideas. We're just going to see what's the most reasonable in price and in time. For one, that's our ship over there. I'll point out the ship if you can see it. And I'm going to say, we're thinking about either putting 1 to 2 harpoon guns, mounted harpoon guns on the sides. The other idea was to put and have a smaller vessel, like a rowboat or something, that we can hoist up on the back or on one of the sides of the ships, just in case we need to dock further away and row in.
He'll kind of ponder that. He'll look around. He'll go, aye. Well, we've got a rowboat. You're in luck. We just finished building one. Nobody's bid on it yet. As of harpoon guns, I'm sure we could scrounge. I'm sure we have the resources for it. Well, with the whaling voyages mostly in the kaput. Of course, you'd have to try to gather the resources if you did want to mount those, but I'm sure that would be possible. Do you have a builder on board?
He's more of a carpenter to help with repairs, so we don't have a metalsmith. No.
Aye, metalsmith would not be needed. I'm sure we could fix you up a rig if you've got coin.
Okay. And for both ideas, rough estimate of price?
Well, let me think on that for a second. I'll kind of ponder and he'll look at you and go, I'll be right back. Let me ask the master.
Ponder the orb.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Oh my god.
I'm adding that to my campaign now. Just to make myself
You better. You better.
I don't have room for it in my campaign.
Talking about the Pokemon one?
No. It's I have another one I'm writing.
Oh. Can you add it to the Pokemon one and I touch the beacon?
Yes.
I want to be the chosen one, please.
No hand touches the balls.
I just want it to be there for me to touch it, and then it just disappeared. It means nothing to anyone. That's all I want.
Have the audio clip on standby.
And it has to be super loud and blow everyone's ears out.
Yeah, I'll make a fucking macro for it.
He'll come back, and he'll look at you. He'll go, rough estimate around 700 gold pieces.
For both?
Well, 700 typically would cover just the rowboat. But since you are kind of having an order with the 2 harpoons, I'll give it to you for... We'll make a deal. 900 gold pieces for the set.
About 800, and I assist with some of these pallets.
850. And we'll help you install it.
Sounds like you just got yourself a deal.
Aye.
We'll come by with payment.
Sounds good.
I see the rowboat's ready. I guess just collect some of the supplies. Just have to confront the crew about it. You know how the quartermasters are. All those numbers. I'll like spit down on the ground and be like, makes me sick to look at all the...
He'll look at you and will go, unnecessary evil, I'd imagine.
Sure.
And he'll turn around and start getting that ready.
I'll walk over to the blacksmith just to look at what he has. I'm guessing it's like more weapons and stuff, or is it cannons, cannonballs?
It's mostly weapons. He does, like the store that you were just at, he supplies cannonballs too when necessary. But since this is a mostly fishing village anyway,
they don't have much.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell he's got some like that he's crafting.
Just to keep supplies, yeah.
Yeah, and it also like there is obviously the Staria Renegades, and there is like kind of a military armory, but you'd have to get obviously like
access.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just look around, see if there's anything that catches my eye.
Okay.
If it's just basic stuff, though, I'll head over to the general store.
There's yeah, I mean it's just your average cutlass. There's
Plus
some.
We have weapons that we took off the boat, right?
Yeah, a bunch
of guns.
Okay, we'll probably sell those to them or the militia. So I'll talk to the guy before I leave. Actually.
Okay.
I'll go up to him and be like, "Hi, do you buy from merchants that come through here? We have a few weapons, mainly firearms."
Me personally, I don't say that I do. You could maybe ask some of the merchants around here. I mainly just supply the weapons myself. It is quite the living. I'm sure some of these fishing crews wouldn't mind having a weapon or two just for protection, so I'm sure you could ask around.
Of course. And would the inn be more of that area, or should I go back? Should I head over to the shipwrights area?
Well, most of the crews do like to spend their time at the inn, so I'd maybe ask around there. You might be able to find some more information regarding that.
Mm-hmm. And I'm guessing the militia also will buy some, or do they have their own private stock?
I'm sure you could potentially get in with the militia, although they do take a slight bit of convincing.
Understood. Thanks a lot.
Of course. Take care.
I'll go ahead and head over to the general store just to look at what they have.
All right. So the general store's got some supplies. Like I said earlier, they've got some food supplies, some rations, obviously. They do have some meats. They've got some crops from the farms. So they have, your wheat, your barley. They don't at the general store, but I'm sure you've seen.
There's
obviously,
it's a few farm areas. Yeah.
Yeah. They mostly consist off of fish, so you wouldn't get too lucky with livestock. But
I was just looking for like some chicken, for eggs, some pigs to butcher if we ever need pork.
Something else I want to look for.
You definitely have to look around, but I'm sure you can find probably some chickens.
Okay.
Like I said, you know, they don't. You can tell they don't really eat much with fish. Kind of what they survive off of.
Pescatarian diet.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'll look at the general store, see if they have any like utility stuff, like barrels for sale, any like anything that I know Sharky's with me. Is Cure with me?
Unless he went to the inn immediately. Caleb, did you go to the inn immediately?
Did I go to the enemy meeting?
The inn immediately?
Oh, the inn. Yeah.
Yeah, like after the general store? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
I would be looking for the captain at the moment, but because I do have something that I would like to try to get my hands on.
Yeah, I'll look around a little bit just to take note at what they have, just like what rations, what supplies, stuff like that. Because I guess I'll quote unquote talk to Dread about what we need.
Okay.
And then I guess once I'm done looking at the general store, I'll walk over to the inn, meet everyone over there.
Sorry, repeat that. Repeat that the first part.
Once I've done taking note of everything that they have, I'm not buying anything outright now.
Yeah.
I'm just like making orders, seeing what the pricing is, writing down what they have, and then I'll, I guess, meet Dread, quote unquote, at the inn.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
I will say I would be looking for a few precious gems because I have some spell stuff that I need gems for.
Whose train was that?
When the fuck did a train come
Me.
through?
Oh, okay. Looking for some precious gems, you know, the type that. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'll meet at the inn, and are you gonna tell us that then, or are you gonna try and get Silas by himself?
I would probably go to you to see how much money we had left, and then base that because I have a very large budget that I need to fulfill to get these gems.
Yeah. I'll sit everyone down once I hear that. I'll be like, well, the budget's kind of tight, just from the gold that we were given allowance out. I do need to talk to Dredge just to see what supplies we're lacking. I'm guessing meat is key, but I was trying to look around to see if there's any people that have chickens for sale, just some hatching eggs. Not trying to start a little farm on boat, just because I don't want to be the person to clean that up. But we could get a bag of seed, keep one on our deck for as long as we need, and then just cook it for meat later.
Yes.
But for now, and I'll set everyone down. What we have planned is roughly 800 for a attachable rowboat, preferably to the back, and also 1 to 2 mounted harpoon guns. And they'll help with installation. We just have to assist with carrying a few pallets down at the shipwrights area, which, for free installation, I don't mind paying a little bit more in labor. But that's about 800. That leaves us with roughly 200 to spend on supplies that we may need, and repairs if needed. Right. On one hand, I'd love to have those harpoon guns, but 2 may be 1 too many, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at. I feel like we could save a little bit up for a larger port, see a little bit more options, a little bit more cash in hand. But if you guys believe that 2 is necessary, 1 on either side, then I don't mind spending a little extra coin just so that we're comfortable.
I would say it's up to the others.
Anyone with opinions? Brazen?
I don't. I think. Um, are you guys at the end right now? You guys at the bar?
We're all at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, he's just gonna say, I think whatever y'all think sounds good.
Well, if no one has an opinion, we'll get two to be safe.
May I ask what the rest of that budget might be used for?
Well, 200 with 200 left. I'd like to see a little bit, probably about a fourth, spent on a chicken or two, a laying hen, and some grain. We don't have to keep them alive the entire time. Just long enough to get our money's worth in some eggs, and then we can butcher them for a little bit more meat if we're running a little low. I do believe Dredge has anteed up some money for supplies that he has not given out for us. But since he's been a little quiet, we'll see to that whenever we start to leave. I will say, if you do need money, I don't mind spending just a little more. I have about 60 or so gold coins that I could lend out just from my personal stash. We'll strike up a little deal. You'll just have to pay me back later once we have a little bit more allowance to spend.
I'm simply looking to buy a few components for spells. Things that might help us in the future.
Well, I wouldn't mind putting a little bit of coin towards that. Is 50 gold enough, or do you think you might need a little more?
I would say whatever we can muster up at the moment and see what we can find.
I'll be right back, by the way.
That I need for a spell in case one of us has a demise while on board the ship. I can bring them back, but I need a gem worth 300 gold pieces. And I can only use the gem once.
That's 300 down the drain. Well.
And I will say that would probably be a last resort, but any that we can get now would be for the best. I also have a few other components that I need to get, but they're a little less pricey, and I could probably get them myself.
I see. Well, how does the crew feel? Do we spend a little more out of our insurance to get a safety net in case anyone bites a bullet? Dirk, you've been awfully quiet.
I don't think I'm at the I'm not at the
Oh, you're
yet.
not?
No, I split off, remember?
No, I thought we all came back. We regrouped.
I went to every single store, so I would have grabbed you if I passed you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we separated and then regrouped.
Did you not do your store run?
I did do my store run. I didn't get anything.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, that makes two of us that didn't get anything out of the runs.
No, this man looked at my palms and said, something about I got a mark of the drowned. I can swim. I don't know why he said that. So,
I see to it that we pay the tithe when leaving port, just in case your little seer affects anything with us. With all that being said, I feel a little more uneasy. Maybe that safety net might be a great purchase. If need be.
Sorry, I'm back.
You're good. If need be, we can let off on the rowboat. Our ship is nimble enough to make a round. It's in places that we need to be. I do say it would be nice to have, though. So
I need one, but I have a means of getting enough gold for that one. It's just any additional ones we may need, I may need extra funding.
Well, at the very least, I'll supply you with as much money as you need for the first one out of your private stash. I will say regrants are on the personal side of the budget. So, if Dredge would finish running his numbers, I'd love to see what we were all aligned. But, for now, we'll say that we can put off about 100 to 150. leaving us out of our 1,000 budget that we were given. If the chickens do cost about 50 for grain and themselves. If they are cheaper, you may dip into as much as you need. But with that all being said, fuck, not Dredge, Brazen.
Yes.
You were the one that led us to Saria.
I was hoping I could get us information.
Speaking of which, and he kind of eyes around and he spots somebody in the back corner, and he goes, he's like, I'll be right back. And he looks at the bartender. He goes, bartender, bring us around for these fine gentlemen. And they kind of nod to each other, and he walks away. You see him go to take a seat, kind of sit there for a moment. They start talking. Kind of like, you guys obviously can't hear anything because it's pretty far away. And he's sitting with his back turned to you. You can just see the guy. He looks kind of like a ship crewmate. Not quite. You can't really tell. Like he looks like he's higher up than like just like a guy who moves boxes, but you can't really tell if he's a captain or not. There's nothing really that indicates it gives away if he's captain or crew. What?
Like first or second mate.
Yeah, he seems pretty high up there. They have a little conversation.
Initiative.
Yeah,
Dear God, no.
He
bar fight.
He gets up. He kind of nods to the guy. He walks back, and he goes, "Well, got some intel." Says, "Gentlemen, finish those drinks and finish up anything you were doing currently or had. We're gonna go on a little adventure."
Are we leaving port, or are we going to stay?
Nope. This will be on foot for now.
I see. Well, I do say my legs are meant for the sea, but... yeah. Ha ha ha.
This man's failed every deck save when it comes to rope sleeves.
No, okay. You didn't get the reference that Silas is like half water.
Yeah, no, I got that part, but
okay, yeah,
no,
I was gonna say
but...
his left arm and left leg are water.
I just think it's funny that you're like, my legs are made for the sea, and you failed every deck save for.
Earlier, yeah. I gotta get fucking thrown
every
off.
single
the only person to have failed every single one.
I was like, God damn.
And he started giving you advantage because you're holding onto the wheel.
Honestly,
still failed.
I still failed.
That's why I gave you the ring.
That's
so
a
you wouldn't
1 and
anymore.
a 1.
Ooh, yeah. About that character sheet.
I need your character sheet. You're dead.
I'll go ahead and just down the drink and say, well, all I have to do is just be back in a day or so just to make sure those shipwrights aren't thinking I ran off.
All right. So is everybody ready? Everybody tied up what they wanted to do?
Yep.
All right.
I do want to look for those gems, but we don't have to do it now, I guess.
No, there'll be time.
I have a list. I actually have a list of things that I'm looking for, and I can DM those you at some point, but I have a list. I have tracked every spell that has a cost.
You wouldn't. I will save you some time. You wouldn't find any gems in this place because, like I said, it's pretty low.
Fuck.
Jams here, sir. This is a fucking poverty town.
Would I find a book worth 25 gold pieces?
Oddly specific.
It's an oddly specific spell.
All right. So as you all finish your drinks, you guys begin walking.
Just steal one from the library.
I'll have Rum steal one. That's it. It needs to be instant. That's the only issue.
Brazen is leading the way. You guys begin your small little journey. You guys walk. It's still in town. It's probably about a mile. It's kind of on the outskirts, though. to what looks like a house. It is 2 stories. It looks somewhat abandoned. Like nobody's been living there for a good while. And you guys walk up to the front door. Brazen opens the door, and he walks in. As you all enter, which I assume you'll do.
I would have Umbra wait outside and keep watch for us.
Okay. Is everybody entering the house?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, you guys walk in. As you guys walk in, you guys leave the door open, and you see Brazen searching for things. He's kind of frantically looking around through. There's like a stack of papers in here. So you walk into kind of what is like a living room with a study kind of attached to it. There is a staircase located on the left side of the house. There is like a living room. There's a kitchen downstairs. Like I said, there's like a small little study. And he is currently in the living room and kind of pacing through the living room and the study, looking through a bunch of documents and papers.
I want to gesture for Rum to go look upstairs, which he would understand that gesture, I think. And then I want to ask Brazen, what is it we're here for?
Do I need to sneak off?
You talking to me or Tyler?
I just made the gesture for him to go look upstairs.
I'm following his gesture.
That's your prerogative. I just told you to go look upstairs.
No, I'm doing it. Do I need to sneak or can I just go?
DM?
Yes, that's a DM question.
Oh, no, you can just go.
Oh.
No, it's just a house.
What's the fun in that?
Roll initiative.
Yeah, I'm just having him go check upstairs.
You could do whatever you want. If you feel the need to sneak, then you can sneak. I ain't telling you.
Rum always feels the need to sneak. Rum rolls a 25 on stealth.
That sounds about right. That's my boy.
No, my boy.
Yeah, father, help.
So he's frantically going, and as he asks, he takes no time to look up from what he's doing. He goes, "Looking for a riddle. Oh, it's somewhere. It's somewhere in here. You look through these stacks of papers. It should be just something simple. Just
you said we're looking for a riddle.
Yes, a riddle. Yes.
I'm gonna go check the kitchen.
I'm just gonna look to the others and kind of shrug, and then I will assist him in this search. Do I need to roll something for this search?
Can I roll?
You can roll perception.
Perception or investigation?
Investigation. Sorry.
Oh, that's entirely different. It was gonna be a 21. Now it's
DM. That's a dirty 20. Thank you very much.
Now it's a 13. Fuck.
DM Dirk's fucking investigative lawyer skills got him a dirty 20.
Okay, dirty 20. You're looking in the kitchen?
Yep.
All right.
I guess Rum's looking upstairs.
Yep.
11.
Yeah, you look in the kitchen. It just looks like just your average everyday supplies. There aren't any real papers in here. Nothing you could see. I mean, you checked through cabinets, like mostly like cobwebs. Like clearly someone's not lived here for a while. But there's not really much.
All right.
Yeah, there's nothing in here. You're looking everywhere. I mean, obviously you weren't. There wasn't that. It wasn't that clear on what you're really looking for, but it doesn't seem like anything remotely close to that, is it? Tyler, you rolled a what?
It was a 14 because you changed it from perception to investigation.
Sorry, it said 13, Tyler.
Oh, did I say 13?
13.
Yeah, you were the same way. Yeah. Where are you looking again, Tyler?
I was helping Brazen where he's looking.
Yeah, you guys can't really seem to find much. And then is anybody else searching besides... Or Rum, are you searching?
Upstairs, yeah, I guess.
Okay, give me a roll.
Rolled an 11.
11.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, he's really good at this.
You search, and there's a lot of papers with writing upstairs.
Oh God, Rum can't read.
Did you call for me?
Yes.
Okay. Is anybody else searching?
Yeah, I can do it. I have a good.
Yotan. All right, roll investigation.
What do you want me to roll?
Yotan.
Or sorry, not Yotan. It's what his name is on Discord. 8. So Kior.
8. So I didn't
8.
find jack shit.
He's fucking wasted.
Yeah, you were drunk as shit. You're like, oh, I found the riddle. Like holding up a piece of paper that's clearly
it's a blank piece of paper.
It's just like a letter. And he's like, this is a riddle to me. It's like it's a riddle for you that you even know how to read.
It's a piece of paper shaped like a letter.
Silas and Sharky? Are you guys searching as well?
I'm playing the bagpipes.
Oh,
do we get advantage for that?
Yeah, advantage in your bed. No.
Sharky sings a song and he's like, "The riddle is in the study." And you're like, "Oh shit!"
Oh shit, he's right. How'd you know that?
Silas, are you?
Is the captain just gonna watch his crew do their thing?
Yeah, literally.
I mean, I'll be back, but I guess I'll help or do whatever.
I'll be back.
What do you mean you'll be back?
I'll be in the back.
Oh, I mean you could help. We're just looking for a riddle. That's literally the only thing. Brace is kind of gone mad at this point. Like he's like clearly like incoherable.
The moment I hear Rum call for me, I'm gonna go up there though and help him.
Okay.
Yeah. And Rum calls him Draconic because, yes.
All right. Actually,
does my dirty 20 help me at all?
As soon as you're about to walk down upstairs, you just hear Braden shout, "Oh, I found it! Oh, I finally found it! Found it! Ah, I knew I'd find it in here." As he's holding out a piece of paper in front of him.
Before anything else goes on, is there anything valuable that Rum notices? I can roll again for that.
Not that you see. It's just a bunch of papers up here. There's like a bedroom and like a bunch of bookshelves with a bunch of stuff on them.
So nothing worth stealing.
Is there a book here worth 25 gold pieces?
No, I wouldn't say.
Rum's not interested in books. He's interested in shiny things.
Nope, no shiny things up here.
Dang it.
So do y'all walk downstairs to go check it out?
Yeah. I'll just kind of stop and wait for Rum to come down.
Yes, he comes down.
So Brazen kind of lets y'all gather around as he's pondering it. And as he's holding out this piece of paper, y'all can clearly see on it, it says, what is it? Wash me and I won't be clean. Don't wash me and I'll be clean. What am I?
Soap.
Kind of sits there and ponders it for a little while. Do you say that out loud, Evan?
Yeah, it's soap.
It's like, I guess it could be soap. Wash me and I won't be clean.
Why do we have a riddle?
Well, you see, and suddenly as he starts talking, the door behind you slams shut. And you hear what sounds like the slight trickle of running water.
I was gonna say, why didn't Umbra warn us? But this sounds like magic.
I'll go check. I'll go run over and check the door if it's locked.
Okay.
Umbra.
Wait, is it the front door that closed?
Yeah. Well, the windows, everything.
Well, I'm just wondering because I'm not in the same room as them.
Yeah, you heard like a click and like a shoom as the front door closed, and everything sounds like it's just locked. Silas, as you check the front door, you pull on it and nothing is budging. The door seems to be locked, but the lock mechanism isn't even engaged.
Seems like some magical lock. Everyone, get your asses down here.
All hands on deck.
I don't like this.
All of a sudden, the trickling sound starts to get a little louder.
and you start to see water slowly trickle down the stairwell.
I'm going to hold the spell.
And as soon as you see that, it starts to flow more and more as it slowly builds up, and then it stops. And in about 10 seconds, the biggest wave of water comes flooding down the stairwell and absolutely starts flooding the entire bottom floor, rising at a rate of a couple feet every couple of seconds. Suddenly, you guys are getting pushed to the back of the walls of just flowing water.
Is this in the house, or is this...
In
where
the
is
house.
this? Okay, or is this in the basement or something?
This is currently in the bottom floor, but it looks like it's coming from the top floor.
There are windows, right?
Yes, but they're all shut.
Could they be broken?
I go for it.
Hold on. While everyone's downstairs and being pushed, can I see everyone?
Yeah, everyone's on the bottom floor except for I think Dirk. Were you in the kitchen?
No, I called everyone down.
Okay. Well, yeah. If you would have gone to where he called, then yes, everybody's on the same spot.
All right. I cast water breathing. Everyone can breathe water for 24 hours.
Okay.
Oh, thank God! At least somebody has that spell. I found out.
Oh, damn it! I had another thing that could have worked, but I don't know if it'll. I mean, I could still do it and see if it works, but.
It's a free cast. It's with my warlock subclass.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, while we're chilling down there, I guess we have to figure out. I'm assuming since it's a spell, we have to figure out. Probably got the riddle wrong. But I want to try something real fast. Can you see out the window?
You could initially, but now they are like blacked out almost.
It's like a board got slid in front of it.
Yeah.
All right, never mind then.
After casting, I'll look over to Brazen and say, "What the hell is happening?"
Your guess is better than mine, friend.
Okay, well let's keep it up with those answers to the riddles. Are we trying to look for something or just say it? Because apparently they didn't like my answer.
Well, and as soon as he says that, the water starts to rise pretty much above like mouth level, and it's starting to slowly creep up.
Let's stop saying words.
It's suddenly like it is. I mean, it is rising at a rate, even if y'all stop talking. It is currently, you guys have like a second to breathe, and then the water completely fills the bottom floor.
We can breathe water right now.
Yeah. When I cast that, you guys will see like my arm glow like a deep blue, like darker than the water, and then like all of you guys can breathe.
The air feels heavier because it's not water. That's what I've been told it's described as. Air feels heavier because it's not water. All right.
Can we talk underwater? How does that work?
Yeah, you can talk. It's slightly muffled, but you can talk.
Okay.
So just as y'all start to do that, Brazen starts to swim upstairs.
I'll look around and be like, come on, let's just follow him.
Wait, what was the riddle again? It was, don't wash me and I'm clean, and wash me and then I'm dirty?
Yes.
Yeah, wash me and I won't be clean. Don't wash me and I'll be clean. What am I?
Wait, hold on. I think I have it backwards.
No, it's if you wash me, I am not clean.
Yes.
If you don't wash me, I am clean.
I am dirty. Do not wash me and I am clean.
I have no idea what this could be. This riddle is beyond me.
Dirt.
Did you say dirt?
Dirt.
Yeah.
So that's an answer.
I have a -1 to intelligence, by the way.
That's why he said dirt.
Yeah, he wasn't answering the riddle. He was remembering something that he saw.
He was hungry.
He was hungry. I thought of dirt.
So Braden starts swimming, Brazen starts swimming up the stairs. What are y'all gonna do?
I'm gonna follow him because I got nothing better to do.
Okay.
Rum follows him because Rum always follows him.
I picture Rum hanging on to Galleon's tail as Galleon swims.
Yes. He just grabs it.
So as you all get up there, you realize that there is about ankle deep water, but there's no longer like it's not rapidly flooding like it was above ground.
I'll let everyone know. Remember, you can breathe normally. You just also can breathe with water now.
Yes.
So
just would like to get out of here sooner than later.
The breath he was holding.
Brazen's going to look at the riddle, and he's gonna ponder it for a second. He's gonna
go roll a check to see if I can just come up with the answer because I'm not getting it. Can I roll a check?
Yeah, give me a history check.
History check.
Ooh,
I'll do a history check, but I think I have an answer.
Before I do that, I'm going to use enhance ability.
Yes. I roll a 10.
If it's history that we got to do, who's super intelligent among us? Because I'm clearly not. I'm not super intelligent.
What did you just say?
I rolled a history check and got a 14.
What was your answer?
My guess, it's a -1 by the way.
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna do enhance ability on myself and roll with advantage.
My guess is that it's paper.
Paper.
Yeah, because when it's clean or when you don't wash it, it'll be fine. But if you wash it, you'll ruin all the ink on it, and then it'll get dirty.
Like that answer.
I rolled a natural 20.
So
wow,
a nat 20. Okay, yeah.
I gave myself advantage and rolled a nat 20 on the first one. I'm so pissed that I cast the spell.
All right, here I'll. So you guys are gonna sit there pondering.
I would like to think that Galleon would sit down in the water and almost like meditate a little bit.
And Rum sits next to him, splashing like a child in the bathtub.
Yes. I'm gonna let the others splash around for a moment. I'm gonna let this simmer for a moment. This answer would have taken a minute to get. So you guys keep doing your thing while Galleon's just sitting in the middle of this upper floor, like meditating as the water rises around him.
The water's it's just stuck at ankle level.
Oh, it's stuck at ankle level?
Yeah, we haven't given another answer. We can. I like your answer, Dirk.
I mean, it was on a piece of paper. I'm not a smart character, -1 in intelligence, but
it's funny because the paper that Brazen is holding is still dry.
That's the fucking irony of it, you know?
It's not wet. All right, Tyler, you want to...
I would say it would, after like a minute of them pondering, he would just kind of like slowly kind of open his eyes like, you're fucking kidding me? And he would glance towards Brazen and the others who are standing there in a circle probably and just be like, the answer is water.
As he says that, the trickling noise stops. The water is still at the same level, but you don't hear any flow anymore.
I have a question. This is just a genuine player to DM question. Yeah. How the fuck do you wash water and it gets dirtier?
When you wash something with it, the water becomes dirty.
Yeah.
But you're not washing the water. You're not washing the water.
It's like the towel riddle. The more you dry, the wetter it gets.
Yeah, but you're not washing the water. You're washing something with the water.
I still liked the paper and the soap answer.
Soap was good. Obviously. I mean, if I had more foresight.
Soap was the only answer that I thought of. I've heard this riddle before, and that's why I was getting irritated that I couldn't remember it, because I know this one was water. I've heard this before.
Ian's sitting there with a book, Riddles for 4-year-olds.
No,
that's the very easy section.
I had to get it for y'all 4-year-olds.
So that's the perfect book for a party of D&D players.
Oh, I know.
They can't solve the simplest of puzzles.
So as y'all finally the realization happens, you guys are all sitting in the room, kind of sitting there, and you see on the wall is letters start being carved out.
Oh, fun!
On the wall lies a riddle.
Ah,
What
Hell
do
yeah.
liars do after death?
Tell the truth.
stand.
And as you all are sitting there pondering for a couple seconds, a next part is carved into the wall. The answer: lie still. And as that is carved, a water elemental emerges itself from around the stairwell. Roll initiative.
Oh, God damn it. I knew this was going to happen. That's why I was going to prepare a spell.
Motherfucker!
I got a 16.
16.
16.
baby.
All right.
16.
3 of us got 16s. Rum's going to go first because he has the highest dex mod. I know this.
Yes, his dex mod is
Wait, one
plus
second.
5.
Out of the 3 16s that were rolled, Rum is going to be first. I don't know what anyone else rolled.
Okay. So, Tyler, give me a roll.
I had a 16. Dirk,
Alright.
what's your dex?
+4.
You would go
Dirk.
before me.
Okay. Dirk, you also had a 16.
You're
Yeah.
All right.
Rum also had 16.
And then so it'd be Rum, Dirk, me. Then it looks like Sharky, then Silas, and is Caleb still with us?
Caleb.
I am.
Okay. What's your
Eating cereal.
you're fine. Evan, what's your roll?
I rolled
Doing
a
it now.
You rolled a what? 7?
Yes.
All right. Kior, what was your roll?
Silas seems to not be very good.
6. Yeah.
Sharky, what was your roll?
13.
All right. Cool.
You're attuned to that ring, right, Evan?
Huh? Yes, I am. And I'm
Yeah,
attuned to it as well.
I was going to say, you better be attuned to that. I gave it to you for a reason.
First up is
Wait, hold on.
Oh.
I am going to use my fucking feature. Haha. Temporary hit points for 3 people. Who wants them?
I could use it because I'm the healer.
All right, who else? Anyone else? Cure, you want one? I'm taking one, so.
Excuse me?
I'm doing 10 hit points.
Oh, you gave me 10 hit points? Okay.
Oh, I'm just saying if you wanted them, but...
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Let's see, that's 12? 12 hit points.
Wow, that's a pretty good amount of 10 hit points.
Yeah, it's a D10 plus 4 plus 3, so it's a minimum of 6 or 8.
All right. Okay. All right.
So first up is Rum.
Rum charges with a rapier.
Okay.
I don't even care.
Give me a roll to hit.
I would have given you a suggestion on what you should do, but that's fine too.
Rum charges with a 25 roll.
25? Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
I hope to shit it hits.
Okay, 10 damage.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Rum is a violent piece of crap. Let me tell you.
All right. Then that goes to Dirk. You're up.
Quick question. If I use what the fuck is that called? Divine Sense, can I then attack if I have a second attack, or is that that's not how that works?
Divine Sense would be if it says an action, it's the only thing you can do. Attack actions take place during an action. If that makes sense.
But I have 2 attacks.
You have 2 attack actions?
Oh, never mind. I see what you mean. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking. What the fuck do I want to do? I'm gonna run.
Economy can get a little weird. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up and swing my warhammer at this motherfucker.
Okay. Roll to hit.
That's a 24.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Oh, what is that? A 9.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do my second attack. That's a Dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
That is a 3.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to do Wrathful Smite. Actually, I meant to do that before I hit. Can I do that? Can I do that now, or should I just wait?
Yeah, I'd say wait.
Okay.
Because you definitely got to roll that before.
Then I'll just do it next turn.
I think you do have a type of smite that you can just add anytime you do hit. You can just pick 2, but it's a feature smite. It's not your spells. Does it specify that you have to do it before you use it?
The Wrathful Smite, it just says the next time you hit a melee attack during the spell's duration. So I'm assuming I have to do it before.
Yeah. You would have to cast it and then do it. Yeah.
That's
I think
fine.
you have Divine Smite that allows you to just do it like when you.
I do.
You're like, I can just do that. I'm just gonna do that.
I'm just gonna do Shield of Fate. Give myself a 19 AC.
Oh, you have that too.
Yep. And that's my turn.
Okay. And that goes to Galleon.
I would be. I'm gonna run forward, trying to kind of be the wedge between Rum and this water elemental.
Okay.
And I am going to, as an action, I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians. Which I think, let's see. I think it's on the creature's turn is when it gets affected. So I'll give you a note. The creature's speed is going to be halved while it's inside the radius, which is 15 feet around me.
Okay.
And the first time, let's see, the first time it enters the area or the start. So on the start of its turn, it will take damage. And then as my bonus action, I am going to use Spiritual Weapon, summoning a kind of a divine flail that is this black color-ish. And I'm going to swing it at the water elemental. Does a 24 hit?
Yes, it is.
All right. And I do 16 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And that would be the end of my turn. I'm going to make a note to the Spirit Guardians. When I use it, it is a flock of ravens flying around me.
So that halves my speed, and I take how much damage per turn?
On the start of its turn, it has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving.
And then I will tell you how much damage it is based on what it rolls.
Okay.
Like, whenever its turn is, tell me, and I will roll the damage.
All right.
I need to get an additional dice out for it. Aha.
All right. What is the wisdom save?
15.
Okay. All right. Cool. And is there anything on a success?
It takes half.
Takes half. Okay. Yeah, it succeeded.
Then it's going to take 9 points of radiant damage because I rolled a. Actually, it would be necrotic because that's what I would pick. It would be necrotic damage. Is that it would take.
Cool.
Because my character is evil, technically. Wait, does that affect my... Curious now.
All right. So you see... 1 second. I'm going to check this.
Oh, the spiritual weapon does force damage. Now I know. So it... Yeah, never mind. All right. I don't think it has resistance to necrotic, radiant, or force, so the damage doesn't change.
All right, so you see as this water elemental pretty much dissolves into the ankle-deep water, and you see some movement as it essentially splits right around you, Tyler, and pops up right in front of Rum, and it's
how rude.
Yeah, so Tyler, Rum, and Dirk make a strength save.
Oh no!
I rolled an 18.
Okay.
I rolled a 17.
God, I rolled a 6.
Ooh.
Rum's gonna go inside of it.
All right. So, Rum, you take. Give me a momento. Just get that out real quick. Find it. This is it.
Wait, I have a question. He kind of passed through us, right? Do we get opportunity attack?
No, because it went into the water.
Yeah.
That's at our
Okay.
feet. Elementals.
So like
are
a teleport,
finicky.
a teleport doesn't have opportunity attack.
No, unless you have Mage Slayer.
So, Rum, you take 14 bludgeoning
Holy.
damage,
Holy.
and you are now grappled.
I am
and
drabbled.
luckily, you can. How long does water breathing last, Evan?
24 hours.
24 hours.
Okay.
He would be drowning right now, but he's not,
Yep.
thanks to that spell.
And both you, Tyler, and Rob are pushed out of my space. So
Was
you
it 10
are.
feet?
Yeah, 10 feet. You're pushed 10 feet back.
He's still in range of my Spirit Guardians.
He's still in range of my pistol.
Please don't
And
shoot Rum.
that ends its turn. So that is to Sharky.
I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
Is that a wisdom save?
Yeah, it's gonna need to do a wisdom save.
Wisdom save, all right.
Do elementals take psychic damage?
We're about to find out.
Right?
You're about to find out.
God damn! I haven't played with
What's the
new
save?
elementals, so I don't remember.
15.
He succeeds.
Okay, then it takes 11 psychic damage.
Okay.
Then I am going, as a bonus action, to give Captain a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Poggers.
He just says something to you in Frog, and you have no idea what he said, but you.
I feeling Captain and Grong.
Yeah.
Oh wait, does an elemental get poisoned?
It's a water elemental. It's going to be resistant, if anything.
Okay. I know Grungs have poisonous skin.
All right. That goes to Silas.
Poggers.
He's your
All
element.
right,
You take care of him.
Yeah.
So I'm
Silas.
going to obviously.
Silas, not Kior.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I don't know why. I thought so.
Okay,
I think we all stopped and just kind
That's
of.
what I want to name my dog. That's what I want to name my dog so bad is Silas.
That's cute.
I am going to draw a water sword, a water short sword, and I will attack.
Water on water violence.
That just does normal damage of a short sword, right, Evan?
Oh no, he's doing dirty water now because he's washing the water with water, guys.
Yeah. So I'm going to cast Green Flame Blade to deal 1d4 fire damage. Or 1d8 fire damage.
Okay.
And also one hit of the sword. So
I'm one level short of aura
let me
protection.
hit first. Does a 13 hit it?
No.
Shit. Alright, well then I don't do the spell, because it doesn't work. As a bonus action, I will summon and attack with a Tentacle of the Deep.
Right?
Tentacles.
18
What type of damage is that?
cold damage.
That's good stuff right there.
It deals 8 cold damage.
Okay.
Now he's
Eight
chilly.
cold damage is what you said?
Yep.
Okay.
Say a cool one-liner, like "chill out."
Freeze! I'm thirsty.
Thirsty.
Why did that sound like a Google translated line? I don't know why.
All right. That goes to Kior.
Okay, so I'm just gonna approach and use, I guess, an unarmed strike
All right.
Walk up slowly and sucker punch a water elemental.
Yeah.
And his punches are technically magical to negate resistance against non-magical weapons.
13. I'm assuming that misses.
Yep, that misses.
All right, I have another attack.
You just punch Rum in the face.
20. 20.
Yep, that hits.
I didn't even put my... Oh, wait, there's a bonus on it. Oh, wait, yes, there is. I didn't apply it. I keep rolling 20s instead of...
You just gotta click the button, man.
Yeah, I know. It's so annoying. Keep doing that. So, alright, I'm gonna do...
Wait, so what was your modifier for your first one? Because if you rolled just the custom, what was it?
+7.
So that would have been a dirty 20.
Yeah.
So that second one is a crit. You're supposed to roll with 2d6 plus 4.
Okay, my bad.
So if you right-click on that damage dice, you can choose to make it do a critical crit damage. Yeah.
It's 11, so I'm gonna deck the shit out of it.
Yeah. So you would have done 17 points of bludgeoning.
And then do I roll again for the first hit, or?
You would have hit. It would have been a 20 because would a 20 hit? I'm pretty sure 20 would hit.
Yeah, 20 hit.
You rolled a 20 and a natural 20, so.
So then a 9, and then I'll use Flurry of Blows. So I'll spend a key point to do that. 23.
Yep, that is.
One more.
5, and then with that I'll take a disengage action that goes up to 30 feet.
Doesn't Flurry Blows hit twice?
Yeah, Flurry Blows hits twice, and you wouldn't be able to disengage.
And this is is this all magical
I'm a
damage?
drunken master.
Oh, that's
I'm a drunken master.
Once you do a hit, right? Yeah.
Is this all magical damage?
It would be considered magical, yeah, because of monks get magical bludgeoning because they're supposed to negate magic or resistance to non-magic. Roll a second Flurry of Blows though, because you had 2 strikes that you did.
Oh, true.
Not the damage,
6.
the strike.
Oh, yeah.
13. That one's not gonna hit. So yeah, you would have missed the second one. So we were
wait, why does I didn't know Flurry of Blows goes twice. I didn't know that.
Flurry of Blows is 2
it says it in
hits
the
for a bonus action.
Yep.
Oh, I've been using that wrong.
It's okay.
I only know that because monks are fascinating to me, even though I will never play them.
They're so much fun, dude.
They seem
can barely play this thing, and it's so much fun.
I have yet to play a wizard, and that's what I want to play next.
The real question is, if I do purify food and drink, would he just become a good guy?
No. Unfortunately not. Would he just become a good guy? I would like to think that was the way it worked, but no.
All right, that goes to Kiori. Are you done with your turn?
Yep.
All right. What was that last damage again?
6.
Okay.
All right. That goes to Brazen. He's going to.
Please don't hurt Rom.
Am I still grappled?
You're inside the elemental. That's essentially what the grappling is.
He's gonna run up, and he's going to attempt to pull you out.
My boy Brazen looking out for my son.
Which he does effectively. He pulls you out. You are no longer grappled by the water elemental.
Yeah.
I think it's at 1 second. Okay, yeah. All right. And then he is going to let's see. Oh, use no, and then that'll end his turn. So that goes back up to Rum.
Okay, Rum is mad, and he's gonna charge him again.
Okay.
You are still 5 feet away.
Yeah, you don't have to charge. You're literally just right there.
I just poke him.
Okay.
Oh no. 14.
That does not hit.
I attempt to poke him. And also, I would like to let out Let's see.
Oh, you're gonna do your draconic cry.
I am, because he's so mad. He's just gonna let out a draconic cry.
So that gives Brazen
That's gonna
advantage
help
because Brazen's
everyone.
gonna be the only one in range of it.
Is it only like short range?
It's like a
It
10-foot
says-
radius.
Are we not right there?
We got pushed back.
It says
10 feet.
you.
Oh,
It
okay.
says you let out a cry at enemies within 10 feet of you until the start of your next turn. You and your allies have advantage on attack rolls against the enemies that could hear you.
I misread
So
that.
it's against the enemy. So all of you have advantage against that enemy.
Yes.
All right.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfection.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
That's my turn.
That goes to Dirk.
I'm gonna cast Wrathful Smite as a bonus action before my action turn.
Okay.
And then I'm going to swing my hammer. That's a 23.
Yep, that hits.
Alright. So that's a 1d10 plus 1d6. That's 7. I'm gonna attack again. Is it if I do also since I hit, he's gotta do a wisdom 14 save.
Okay. Alright. Yep. He managed to save that. Damn, I rolled the same number all 3 wisdom saves.
And when I do Wrathful Smite, is it only the next hit or is it just is it the next turn?
I think it's just the next hit.
Okay, then I will just do a regular Warhammer hit.
Okay.
That misses, but I have advantage as well, right?
On what? For
attacks against him because of the scream?
Yeah, you have advantage.
Oh yeah.
That's a 18.
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
Tyler Fit, if he rolls to hit this is obviously, I mean, it doesn't matter, but if he rolls to hit the same AC, so say it's
if it's equal, the attack wins.
The attack wins. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so the way that D&D works, if you're rolling a check or an attack of any kind, the opposer always wins if equal.
Gotcha.
Excuse me.
So like saving throws, if you are trying to succeed in a saving throw and you roll the DC, you succeed. If you're rolling against an attack, which is essentially their armor class is your DC, and you equal it, you break through.
Cool.
That's 7 damage.
Okay.
And that's all I can do.
All right, that goes to Galleon.
All right, I'm gonna move towards it again, so it is completely pulled back into the ravens again.
Okay.
And I am going to, as my bonus action, attack it with the spiritual weapon again, which is still by my side. And that would be another 24.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
I rolled the same numbers as last time. What the shit? 16 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hold an action. I have an action in mind. I'm going to use Path to the Grave when Rum attacks.
Okay.
What is that?
When you attack, I can double your damage.
Gotcha.
Cool. All right. That goes to the water elemental. Still has to make a wisdom save, right?
Yep, because he's still inside of the radius.
All right, let me make that wisdom save.
He passed?
Dude, it's the same number all 4 times. Are you kidding me? This is so improbable.
Passing and passing and passing.
I shit you not. It's literally been the same number.
6 points of damage of necrotic.
Okay.
This boy a little hefty.
All right.
Yeah, thicky.
Okay. He
Don't jiggle.
Does all right. He attacks. He's gonna attack Rum first. Is a 14 hit, Rum?
14. My armor class is 16.
Okay, that doesn't hit. All right, then he's gonna turn around. He's gonna try to smack Galleon.
This Rum's a ballerina.
I can only assume. What's that? A 13? 13 does not hit.
That does not. My AC is an 18.
Motherfucker. All right, and then he's going to drip down into the water after trying to hit, and he's going to essentially swim away, and you could see the water ripple as he goes down the steps.
That little bitch.
Are we still in combat, or
are we chasing?
If you'd like.
I would not.
That's what I'm asking. Like, do we? That's what I'm asking the group. Do we chase?
I do.
Well, how are we gonna get out?
Downstairs is completely underwater, right?
What's it gonna do? Drown us?
I guess we have to chase.
We have.
Yeah, we can't get out, right?
We will never
jump out an upstairs window.
No, that is true. But we can't see it because it's one with the water.
That's okay.
What was the story with the windows
what I was
again?
Gonna do.
They're barred.
It's blacked out. Can I cast Hunter's Mark?
Can you what?
Don't cast a thunderstorm when we're all in water.
It's Hunter's Mark. It just gives me advantage on figuring out where he is.
Hunter's Mark. I heard thunder.
No, I heard thunderstorm too.
You should be saying that to me, because if I accidentally breathe a little bit of electricity, we're all gonna get burned.
That's why I just want to do Hunter's Mark as a bonus action. I don't know if we are still doing our turn order or.
Technically, you're out of combat, so it's up to you.
I'm gonna cast it just so I have it.
Okay. Let's see.
Are we pursuing?
What else are we gonna do? We're stuck in a house.
Yeah,
you got a point, but you know.
That's what we have. I'm pretty sure we have to kill him or beat him until he lets us free.
You technically don't see the monster because he is under the water.
Can I make a check for that?
Do you have danger sense or something? You said we see a rippling effect, or
on the surface.
Yeah, his movement speed half, but he's still got 40 feet of swim speed.
Shit, me too.
So
the moment he left the radius, that half would go away. So it'd been half for the radius he traveled through, and then the rest is normal.
So what would that be? 10?
Yeah, the 10 feet he traveled, he would have had to use 20 feet of movement.
Okay, so then he's still got 70. He's still got 70 feet of movement after that.
I don't think there's 70 feet.
Yeah, this house is not that big.
Listen, I'm no realtor, but this square footage is piss poor.
Yeah.
I can actually fix this issue.
Can I make a perception check?
You can, yeah.
That's a nat 20.
You know, you really man, you hear some ripples downstairs.
That's fucking crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna go downstairs and shoot him.
That's it.
I don't know. What else do you want me to do? I can't grab him.
Wait,
I don't know what to tell you. You rolled a perception check to check on something that is
let's let the captain do his thing.
Water and B, not in your sight.
Let's let the captain do his
shit,
thing.
He's downstairs. I don't know that much.
All right, Ian. What's the square foot What's the radius of downstairs?
I know what spell he's about to cast.
What's the radius of downstairs?
I'll give you. It's probably about 40 feet across. 40 by 40.
You can get rid of most of that.
I don't know what spell you think I'm gonna cast. I cast Cloud of Daggers.
You don't know control. You don't know create or destroy water. Never mind.
No, I don't. Not
Damn
yet.
it.
I also move my tentacle. So as a bonus action, I will move and sweep a 10-foot area, and in another 5-foot area, cast Cloud of Daggers.
Okay.
So 64 damage on the.
All right. Are you starting from the top or the bottom? Because it's a queue of 5 feet on each side. So considering, we'll say the roof is about 10 feet. So top or bottom, you pick.
In the middle. Do it so that I can catch his head or toes.
Well, the thing with this is he could squeeze through surfaces that are about an inch. So he is now pretty spread out. So you're going to have to pick.
Top.
Wait, can I give him it? Can I tell him where he is? Because I saw him.
I'll be honest with you, Rob. You roll a nat 20 on perception, which is awesome. If he was a visible being.
Yeah,
I have blind sight.
He's literally one with water.
Well, fuck it. Blindsight ain't gonna help you. It's you were literally looking for a needle in a haystack, but the haystack is all water and the needle is also water.
All right, I guess my nat 20 didn't mean shit.
It doesn't.
Oh well, I guess I'll use divine sense instead.
You made a perception check on something that you could not see and was blending in.
Listen, I've been around water my entire life.
All right, give me 1 second.
Ooh, and this stays, by the way.
All right, you said top, Evan?
Top, yep.
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Oh, you got it. All right. 13 damage, you guessed right.
Can I see that I dealt damage to him?
Why would you be able to see that you could dealt damage to him?
Yeah, he has a hit stun effect after he gets hit.
No, like...
a Call of Duty hit marker comes up on your screen.
Any noise...
You just heard
if there's any noise.
He makes the Roblox oof.
I'll give you a hint. It's if you ever put like some sort of liquid in a blender, that's what you're hearing downstairs right now.
You just see bubbles.
Okay, well I will attack the same spot with the tentacle.
Attack what same spot? You did a top to bottom sweep.
Yeah. I have a 10-foot range of my tentacle attack. It's just gonna do a circle. Just a good sweep.
What's like the metrics of your tentacle? What's the size?
What is your tentacle?
It has a 10-foot reach from its starting point.
Okay, where are you reaching? What's the radius? So it's a 10-foot circle.
So it's a 10-foot square around it. 10 foot on either side.
Are you sure?
It's a 10-foot radius.
So it's technically a
fuck it. We're gonna do another heads or tails.
So Ian, it's a creature, and then it just has a 10-foot melee range.
Yeah, Evan, it's a 40-foot thing. I mean, you could swipe.
I know. I said I was putting it in the same spot, or at least right beside it.
Put in the same spot that you think it got hit?
Yeah.
You don't know if it got hit or not.
I have a gut fit. No. All right, fine.
You have no clue. You just sent blades through a blender and we're hoping that it managed to scrape one of them, which it did, but you don't know that.
Okay, that's true.
I have a question for you, Ian.
Yeah, what's up?
How much further would something that is, lightning based go based on its range? I'm just curious.
Lightning based, it would shock the entire downstairs. But you guys are also in ankle deep water. So I'd give you half damage I'd reduce it to half, but...
No, we just all jump at the right time.
That's what I was going to say. I was like, I would probably tell everyone to try to get out of the water.
It would definitely arc. I mean, you guys, I'll give you, you know what? There are some bookshelves around. I will give you, each of you, if you would like, make a dexterity check, or acrobatics check.
You got it.
Make an acrobatics check for me.
Oh, I'm getting ratioed.
Oh, that's a 23, baby.
I rolled a 24.
Oh
yeah,
my
I'm
God.
not even going to bother with the check.
With this ability, I'm going to go down there. I'm going to descend the staircase.
Okay.
With the spirit guardian still around me. And I am going to... take a deep breath of water.
Before you can do that, because you've just currently walked in to an opportunity attack. All right. Oh my God, I swear to fucking Christ, I'm rolling like shit tonight. I can roll all the saves, but I can't roll no damage. All right, never mind. Forget I fucking asked. Just do whatever you gotta do.
I'm taking a deep breath of water, and I am going to use my lightning breath. And it needs to roll a dex save of 13.
All right.
And I need to get 2d10s out.
Yeah, how you dex saving water? What are you doing? Backflips in the water?
It fails.
It fails. It will.
Wait, isn't he one with the water? How is that? How is he gonna ever succeed?
That is true.
There's no.
No.
Yeah.
It's like putting thick water in normal water.
So that's.
But I can't perceive that.
That's 11 points of damage, and if it took an opportunity attack, didn't it come into my spirit guardians?
Yeah. I'm just gonna.
So that's a wisdom save as well.
Yeah. Number one. It didn't come into your range. You came into its.
Ah, that's true. Well, if it's its
Second
turn,
of all,
if it's
anybody
its turn,
that how much damage did that do the lightning do?
11.
All right. Yeah.
Which means I'm also going to take it myself, but I'm only going to take 5 because I'm resistant.
Would you roll 11?
Lucky you. What's the save, Dex?
Yeah, Dex.
And I'm submerged in the water, but 12.
You can choose to pass it with the ring of evasion.
Second, Evan is ankle deep in water, and one of his legs is purely water.
I'm not ankle deep. I went down after the.
No, he went down. Yeah, there's.
Great, Ian. What am I taking?
You're taking
11 points of damage.
11 lightning damage.
Wait, dude, Evan, what you need to do is just start punching with that arm that's water, because he won't see it coming.
Evan's arms disappeared underwater.
It's just a sneak attack always. When am I gonna sucker punch you? You don't know.
When am I gonna
sucker
punch you?
Okay, well, with that being said, Tyler, as you perform that electricity, you see a bunch of bubbles come out from a certain spot, and you see a scroll appear, just like out of essentially what looks like thin water.
I'm gonna swim towards it and see what the scroll is.
All right, you grab the scroll. I assume you want to unroll.
Yeah, I'm gonna unroll it. I'm keeping my spirit guardians up though because I am paranoid.
All right, on the scroll, are the words
D's.
I run forever, but do not move at all. I have no lungs or throat, but a roaring call.
Oh, I know this one.
I run forever.
I actually think I know what this one is too.
I think I know this.
I'm gonna bring it
to
the others.
the two dumb characters are just like, we're rubbing our brain cells together.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it to the others and read it aloud to them.
I was about to say, don't you both have like a combined -2 modifier
Yeah.
to your intelligence?
Yeah, so I'll read it aloud to the others because I'm currently blanking out on this one. I've heard.
I know this one, but my character wouldn't.
Yeah, that's why I'm not saying anything.
Right.
Repeat it again to me. It was, I run forever.
But do not move at all. I have no lungs or throat, but a roaring call.
Is it a river?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Oh, roll initiative. No, just kidding.
I'm drowning again. Wait, I can breathe.
As you pick up the scroll, by the way, the water slowly begins to drain through a drain it looks like it's emanating from the kitchen. The water just slowly starts to flood out of the house. The boards, like the blacks from the windows, all of a sudden disappear in kind of like a flash, and there's a flash of light as light gets let into the house.
My eyes.
Now there was light earlier, but there wasn't a lot, and the door swings open.
I'm gonna make a note too. Umbra's been screaming outside the word "danger" for like the last 5 minutes.
Danger!
Danger! I will say, the moment that door opens, she does come flying into the room, and is going to come straight to me in a panic.
So, as I assume everybody's walking downstairs, accompanied. Brazen walks downstairs, and he looks at you, Gally, and he says, "Oh my God! Thank God you beat that thing. There was a scroll. Hand me the scroll. Hand me the scroll." and he runs over and essentially like snatches it out of your hands. And he reads it, and he looks at it, and he goes, "That son of a bitch!" And he starts to storm out of the house.
All right, see you, Brazen. I didn't even want context at all. That's cool. Just keep on going.
I have questions. I guess we should follow. And I'm gonna follow suit.
Also,
I will drop my Spirit Guardians at this point, though.
Silas will call out, "Hey, fucking Galleon! God damn it, man! Little warning before the whole, zappy next time, please."
I apologize, Captain.
It's all right. I accept your apology. It's just, goddamn, man, that hurt like a bitch.
Do you need heals?
There wasn't many other options, and I will cast Healing Words while I'm saying this. I'm just gonna roll in D&D and Beyond. You get 7 points of health back.
7-11, baby.
Hell yeah. I still have 10 hit points. I didn't take 10.
I'll say, oh, thank you. That at least feels a little bit better. I guess let's go ahead and start following.
Yeah.
I'm always have to start giving other people 10 hit points.
Yeah. I will attempt to warn you next time, but lightning strikes where it must.
Fucking healing word over here, like, that shit busting on God, on God. Oh. It's just actively saying that out loud. And he's just,
how long do 10 hit points last?
Until you take a long rest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or they run out, but they're not permanent by any means.
I didn't think they were. I just didn't know if it was like 1 minute or something.
Yeah, they're permanent until you rest.
So as you guys notice, Brazen is obviously a couple paces faster than y'all. He is like beelining it for the ship. He kind of stops in his tracks, takes a second, looks back, and goes, "Y'all might want to collect all the resources you can. So be a bit of a journey." And he's going to turn back around and beeline it for the ship, essentially.
All right, I guess I will, I'm going to go look for something. At the shops.
Follows.
All right.
And I would say before I go back to the ship, because I know there's no gems here, I'm probably going to try to get... I want to find a book worth 25 gold pieces, if possible. I have a spell that I could use, possibly, if I get this book.
Okay.
And then I also want to get 100 gold pieces worth of kind of grinded down powdered silver. Or not 100 gold worth. 100 silver worth. No, wait, no, sorry. 50 gold pieces worth of powdered silver. That's right. If that's possible.
Unless you have silver, probably not.
I can exchange, but
Well, they don't. I mean, I guess they have silver
I was
pieces.
Gonna say you could just trade out your gold.
What?
That's what I was gonna do. Is trade out gold and get it grinded down to powder.
Who's talking? Who said something?
I said trade out your gold.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's what I was gonna do. Is trade out 20.
It's about to be done soon, so of course. We'll see ya.
Yeah.
I was gonna trade out 50 gold worth to get what is equivalent of 50 gold worth of silver and have it grinded down into a powder so I can use it at some point.
Yeah.
We do that, yeah. If you go, I mean, obviously the general store might have your book. And then, yeah.
And then I also want to sell that pearl necklace, which is worth 300 gold pieces. And I will try to barter to get the price up to try to sell it for more. But if I can't, then the 300 is fine.
All right. So you go to the general store. Just for the sake of time, I'm going to get you to roll. I'll give you the option. No, I'll get you to roll persuasion.
15.
Yeah, so upon offering the general store clerk the necklace, he takes a look at it, and after some negotiation, he says, "Well, this is quite quality. I maybe take it for 400 gold pieces."
Sold.
All right. And then I assume you'll probably ask him about
the book worth 25 gold pieces, and then getting 50. Actually, I would do 100 gold's worth of silver to get powdered down.
Okay. As for the book, he goes, well, we do have some books, and typically we like to barter, but I could absolutely start the price at 25.
I need one that is empty that is actually worth that price. If it isn't, the magic does not work.
Well, there are some journals. I'm sure you could talk to potentially our librarian, but I don't know where he's been for ages. Sorry, and you'll see his mind light up. We actually do have some inventory books that haven't been used yet. And the supplies for them, well, I'm sure I'm almost positive of it. It totals around 25.
Yeah, I see one of these books, and I want to actually investigate to make sure that it is worth the price.
Yeah, of course. He hands it to you. And it looks high quality. It's what they keep inventory with. Obviously, it's made very well. Looks like it was made by a bookkeeper. Definitely, could be priced at that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the last thing would be getting 100 gold pieces worth of silver grinded down into powder.
Yeah, he'll exchange that. He'll tell you to go to the ship dock, or the shipbuilders, because they're the ones that'll have all the gold and silver, and then to take it to the blacksmith.
Okay, then I would do that. We don't have to role play through that if you don't want to. And
cool.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. So with that being said, anybody else have anything else they want to do before they get on the boat?
Not particularly. No. Other than we were gonna try to
get the rowboat and whatnot.
Yeah, buy the stuff.
Yeah, we'll say that you guys will go through with that. For the, what was it? 800 gold.
800 and a little bit of labor. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll kind of go through that. Tell you that that 800 gold is depleted. You guys get a rowboat and 2 harpoon guns, essentially, with some rope attached to the harpoons, and with a little bit of convincing, and you guys, considering he just exchanged the gold pieces, the blacksmith offered to help bolt down it as long as Dirk could do the carpentry work. So you guys do actually attach those to the ship.
Poggers.
So once y'all arrive back from doing all that work, you could see Brazen is hard at he's just staring at that piece of paper, and you finally kind of see a light bulb moment go off in his head as he comes back up to the top of the ship. He says, "I've got it," and he comes over to you, Silas, and he says, "We need to set sail. Go to the eastern coast of Staria. Keep going. I know where we need to go."
Well, all right. Let me just make sure that's okay with all of the rest of the crew.
No problem. I'll do that for you. And he'll kind of assemble everybody on the top deck, and he'll look at everybody and said, "Gentlemen, I'm sorry for being so cryptic as I was, but kind of pertains to our adventure in ways. Needless to say, I think I've solved our riddle, and I know exactly where we need to head.
All right.
I run forever, do not move at all. I have no lungs or throat, but a roaring call. It's a waterfall.
That was my next guess.
He's gonna look up to the captain and he say, "Captain, set course." And that is where I'll end the session.
Awesome. Would you like to do closing remarks?
Yeah. It was fun. Thank y'all for joining us. Join us. Was it Thursday for the Wild West?
We will have a session tomorrow. Calder's part 2.
Oh, Calder session.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
Calder alone.
Next week there will be sessions. What is it? Monday and Thursday.
Yes.
For the Scale of Fate. And then you can follow us on Twitter at the C.O.N Room? I think is our Twitter.
The C.O.N Room it's linked on the Twitch page and on the Discord. And on YouTube.
For anybody who has stumbled upon watching this, I hope y'all enjoy us crackheads playing pirates. So there will be more of this. So yeah. With that being said, appreciate it and take care.
Bye.